declare bankruptcy and then sort of have all of his debts miraculously vanish. Yes, bankruptcy can discharge, essentially get rid of certain types of debts, but not these debts.
Then you're out of luck. That debt is priority debt, and it's not wiped out by a bankruptcy filing.
Rumor has it Money Mayweather Jr., TMT, is going broke, bankrupt. Is this true? Can someone explain to me how on earth do you spend or waste 400 million?
A recent CNN report has allegedly uncovered evidence suggesting that Floyd Mayweather suffered a staggering $500 million financial loss within a mere 6 months, reportedly pushing him into bankruptcy. The same report indicates that during this period, he continued acquiring expensive luxury mansions while seemingly disregarding the substantial tax liabilities and ongoing maintenance costs tied to high-value real estate. According to the findings, this unchecked spending pattern aligns closely with the narrative of his dramatic financial decline.
The bank knows, the mortgage companies know, that maybe you'll keep your house 7 years. So the greatest tax write-offs for that home mortgage is within the first 7 or 10 years. Do you know that if you have a 30-year mortgage, let's just say it was for $200,000, that in the first 20 years, you've only paid down $100,000 of principal? Why? Because all of that money went for interest.
Even in the event of bankruptcy, Floyd Mayweather remains legally obligated to settle his outstanding debts. Filing for bankruptcy does not eliminate tax bills or erase other financial obligations. For instance, records from 2017 reveal that the IRS filed a tax lien against Mayweather for $22.2 million related to his 2015 taxes. This despite his public claim that he had already paid $26 million that year. Additionally, he reportedly still had an unpaid tax balance of $7.2 million from 2010.
Bad news is that not all of the debt that you owe to the IRS is actually dischargeable under the bankruptcy code. Priority debt or more recent debt is not
Floyd Mayweather has long cultivated an image of extravagant wealth, and his recent $42 million real estate acquisition in New York has reignited public discussion. While his supporters continue to applaud his luxurious lifestyle, others are increasingly questioning his financial judgment, particularly in light of persistent rumors regarding unpaid debts. The purchase has drawn both admiration and skepticism, fueling debate over whether his spending decisions are truly prudent.
What's going on with Floyd Mayweather, man?
Man, do we got money or not? I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
See, I know he came out with this commercial talking about he just invested in this deal that's worth like $402 million that's dealing with 60 apartment buildings.
Yeah, I heard a nigga bought half of New York.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so he walking down the street of New York. Yeah, I own that one. I own that one.
I seen that too.
So some people reached out to the agencies that he's connected with about this deal, and they said no comment.
Let me say something. I got a question. Niggas is nosy for no reason.
Nosy as hell.
What I'm reaching out to these people about they deal for?
We want to talk to you about the Floyd Mayweather deal. No comment. But they say his name ain't on no paperwork or nothing.
I seen him on something. He look like a bum.
Floyd?
He was looking like a bum, had like he ain't shaved in months.
Oh, yeah, I seen that too.
There's no way this man is broke. There's no way.
Yeah.
If he is, I don't know where the money went to.
Mayweather has never been shy about his love for high-performance luxury automobiles. His collection boasts an extraordinary array of vehicles, including multiple Bugatti variants, Lamborghinis, and Rolls-Royces. On several occasions, he has purchased identical models in different colors. What astonishes many observers is not just the immense value of the collection, but the fact that some of these cars have never been driven and remain in pristine, untouched condition.
Floyd Mayweather's rarest cars. First, we have his Bugatti Veyron 16-4. This one's going for about $1 million. His Ferrari Enzo going for about $2 million. His Lamborghini Murcielago going for about $500,000. His Bentley Mulsanne going for about $300K. He owns at least 29 Rolls-Royce Phantoms, and each of these start at about $450,000. He also has a Bentley golf car going for about $30,000. And lastly, we have his Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. This one's going for about $5 million.
Mayweather frequently turns to social media to flaunt his fortune, with luxury cars often taking center stage in his posts. From showcasing rows of blacked-out Ferraris to displaying flawless, never-driven vehicles, he meticulously curates an image of boundless success and affluence. While these displays generate significant attention for their sheer opulence, they have also drawn criticism from those who question the message they send about his priorities.
I'm going to show people how I live on a daily basis. This right here is red. So we got this. We like to call this house right here the Palace. It's just the EWB. Stealing wheel base. Gucci pillows. All depends on how you want to close the door. Stop talking and film me. Come on. I didn't show you guys this. I bought this like 4 or 5 days ago. I got all type of toys, Apple TV, espresso machine, all type of crazy stuff. Talk about this yesterday, talk about that. It's blue. Blue on the seats. Crocodile Himalaya, 110,000. That's what we do. Live life, have fun, work hard, play hard. Show you guys my life.
Despite numerous reports of serious tax troubles, Mayweather continues to assert that his financial standing remains rock solid. He routinely dismisses such stories as exaggerated media hype, pointing out that he has already paid millions to the IRS, including a reported $26 million in 2015 alone. From his perspective, his business empire is thriving, and the tax allegations are merely attempts to tarnish his reputation. Nevertheless, the persistent recurrence of these claims continues to fuel public skepticism. Outside the boxing ring, his personal life has also attracted controversy, with several women, including former partners, accusing him of emotional abuse and controlling behavior. These allegations have prompted some critics to argue that Mayweather behaves as though his wealth shields him from moral accountability.
Mayweather, real quick, okay? So somebody sent me a lawsuit. I gotta go through the details. But apparently, a few of his girls, strippers at Girl Collection are suing him for loss of wages. Okay. Now I wasn't gonna pay attention to this because I was just like, well, how are y'all strippers and you suing him for loss of wages? I'm trying to figure that out. Like, you get your money from the Patriot. What does he have to do with your money? And so somebody put a little bird in my ear. They said this was the beginning of the lawsuit. Okay. They're gonna be adding more allegations of harassment and all this stuff. And I was just like, no, hold up, you worked in a club. And so apparently there's more to come. All right. But here's my thing. I was like, the last person that filed a lawsuit against him, alleging anything, where's she at? Anybody?
Despite ongoing reports of millions in unpaid obligations, including an alleged $33 million debt to Gervonta Davis, Mayweather has shown no signs of curbing his expenditures. He continues to snap up luxury properties, high-end vehicles, and valuable collectibles. In an effort to address public concern, he released a video offering a tour of his real estate holdings across the United States. During the presentation, he explained that his focus is shifting from acquiring luxury homes to investing in income-generating commercial properties. The video was intended to portray him not merely as a big spender, but as a strategic investor, yet many critics remained unconvinced. Floyd "Money" Mayweather is making headlines once again, this time in the real estate market, not the boxing ring. The undefeated champion has just sold his Miami Beach mansion for an impressive $22 million. Let's break down the numbers. Mayweather originally purchased the waterfront property in 2021 for $18 million. 3 years later, he walked away with a $4 million profit. Interestingly, the buyer took on a $13 million mortgage, with monthly payments approaching $99,000. The mansion itself is a 3-story masterpiece spanning over 9,000 square feet, featuring 9 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. Its amenities are extraordinary. A 5,000 square foot rooftop with panoramic views, a private dock for a 30-meter yacht, a movie theater, gym, game room, and smart home technology, all situated within a guard-gated community offering complete privacy. This is not Mayweather's only notable real estate move. He has also listed his Beverly Hills estate for $48 million, nearly double the $25.5 million he paid in 2017. Should it sell, he would pocket an astonishing $22.5 million profit. That compound boasts 6 bedrooms, 9.5 bathrooms, and extensive entertainment spaces. Additionally, Mayweather purchased a $30 million mansion designed to resemble a private resort, complete with multiple pools, entertainment zones, and premium amenities. The property joins his growing portfolio of prestigious homes in Beverly Hills, Las Vegas, and Miami. While fans see this as another bold statement from the self-proclaimed money man, others question how such lavish acquisitions square with persistent rumors about his financial liabilities. Oscar de la Hoya offered a blunt assessment of Mayweather's return to boxing after his initial retirement. In de la Hoya's view, Floyd's comeback is not motivated by a love for the sport, but by a desire to boost his income whenever necessary. He contended that high-profile bouts against stars like Canelo Alvarez and Conor McGregor were not about cementing a legacy. Rather, they were orchestrated to generate massive pay-per-view sales and secure another enormous payday.
Me and Canelo are having a last laugh. Canelo is going to enjoy his lucrative contract. He's going to fight the very best, unlike Floyd. Waits for fighters to either be over the hill or too young, the way he fought Canelo when he was too young. But look, hey, if Floyd really wants to fight, if he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds. Call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can't spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Oh, easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
Few status symbols are as extravagant as an $18 million watch, and Floyd Mayweather proudly owns one. His Jacob & Company billionaire watch is encrusted with 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds, making it one of the most valuable timepieces in his collection. While some admire the exceptional craftsmanship, others view it as yet another example of Mayweather's relentless pursuit of costly possessions. Much like the lifestyle he flaunts, the watch is designed to stand out, attract attention, and leave a lasting impression.
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
that happy birthday, champ.
That's how we do
it. That is sick, dude.
Wow. You gotta show them what you say.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. One of one piece.
One of one.
Money team.
We see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
One of champ.
Boxing Doctor News. Hey there, money moves enthusiasts. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather's wild ride in the world of wealth. 1 minute. We're hearing about financial troubles. The next, he's dropping $402 million on Manhattan real estate. But is the money team really out of money? Meanwhile, Mayweather's still flexing, snagging the real story here. Is he a real estate mogul or facing a cash crunch? And the biggest question, does Floyd even know what's happening at his gym? This financial roller coaster is giving us whiplash.
In recent years, Mayweather has attempted to reframe the narrative around his finances. He has emphasized that his current priority is investing in ventures that generate steady, recurring income rather than merely acquiring luxury goods. His assertion that money does not make me, I make money is intended to signal a more mature, disciplined approach to wealth building. He now promotes real estate investments and business partnerships as the cornerstones of his financial strategy, suggesting a shift toward long-term growth over material display. On the surface, this approach seems prudent, yet many observers note that significant questions remain unanswered.
But you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences. And with me being able to make a lot of money, I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me, and it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, like you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like
although Mayweather frequently speaks about making smarter financial decisions, he has yet to adequately address the many lingering concerns surrounding his finances. Unpaid taxes, active lawsuits, and unresolved debts continue to cast a shadow over his business empire. Even with partnerships like those involving the real estate firm SL Green, some financial analysts suspect that his involvement is aimed more at polishing his public image than at demonstrating genuine fiscal strength. This pattern, grand announcements paired with minimal transparency, has become all too familiar. Rapper 50 Cent has also publicly mocked Mayweather, accusing him of exaggerating his wealth and putting on a facade of affluence. These criticisms have intensified the broader debate about how much of Mayweather's fortune is actually liquid versus how much is tied up in assets that depend heavily on a carefully maintained public persona.
The flex happening with Floyd Mayweather that we were all cheering and congratulating him from, but we might need to put a pin in that as some evidence comes forward that things may not be how they seem. So a couple weeks back, I talked about it here on the show. Floyd Mayweather said he dropped $402 million on 62 Manhattan rental buildings. But Business Insider went and did the research. They did their Googles, and they said they couldn't find any receipts that this is true. There were no deed transfers, no public records, nothing. They made some phone calls to owners, and they could not find any information regarding this transaction. Floyd has gone on interviews and discussed it. You know, of course, 50 Cent dropped in with his troll thing and put the interview up and the information about it and said he bought them in his imagination. Same place he read all those Harry Potter books, because 50 gone 50. My question is, does Floyd, was he swindled in some sort of business?